Okay guys, welcome back. Hope everybody's keeping well. So, tying up a few wee blue-winged olive patterns, and I just wanted to show you how to put this one together. Now the hook in the vase is a Kamasan B170 in size 12s, so 12s, 14s, 16s, sort of way depending on the river that you're fishing. The thread that I'm going to use to tie the fly is the Uni Thread 801 Black. Now, this is the very first dry fly that I was taught to tie, and it's an excellent pattern for the river bush up at the Bell's Ale stretch, sort of way middle of March, the middle of April. Now the tail fibres, this is hackles-Blue done, so I'm just going to take a few of these. Now don't take 3, you know, take a good half a dozen or something like that. Give yourself a chance, because this wee fly does take fish. And then the length of the tail, roughly the length of the body. So just catch this in, working the thread turns back down. Now lift the tail, slip your thread in underneath to get these to splay out. You don't want them to be poker straight. You want to let the tails splay out and separate, I believe anyway. And then just level this up. Now in the rib, we're going to use Peacock herl. Now this one here that I have dyed olive. You can see, or sorry, chartreuse. Apologies. And then bleached. And then obviously bleach the herl off the quill, as you can see. Now one negative thing about that bleaching is it makes the quill really brittle, and some 8 times out of 10 like a can can just break on you. So I'm just working the thread up over the fibres. Then I want to work it back down. Just want to put some sort of shape into the body and then back up. Just to there. Now I'm going to take the quill. It's best to start it off sort of way gently, and then with every turn I'm going to just try and leave a small gap so that the black thread can show through. Now just drop the thread over gently, because they are very brittle, like I say. Break that off. Just going to throw in a half hitch just to hold the thread at that point while we cure the body. Just before we do that, just make sure that's smooth enough. It's not going to create a lump. So we drop off UV resin. This is a light version. And then just work this down and up. It doesn't need to be absolutely perfect here. Just don't want it going into the tail fibres. Get our torch. Just light this up. Just want to make sure it's not on the tail fibres there. Just make sure it's all cured, which it is. Now, first hackle, same as the tail fibres. This is a blue dun Chinese cock hackle. Just catch that in, and then I want to catch in. This is a Hoffman dry fly hackle. So just bring some of the fibres out from the stem, offer this up to the hook, catch this in and work the thread down. Just sort of away within a head space of the eye, trim that away, and then I'll take probably 6-7 turns of the olive hackle. That point there, catch it in, fold it back, break it away. Now this hackle here, should have said, you do want this hackle to be slightly longer than any of the, if you have Hoffman or you're using just a Chinese cock hackle, you do want it to be slightly longer, and you only really want 3 turns through to that point there. Sweep everything back, bring the tip up in front, follow that around with your thread, a couple of turns, we like a wax, come in, fold all the fibres back, just bring the thread up over the top. Now that's plenty, everything's caught in. Take off any excess wax, come in with my whip finisher, and before send it home, very small amount of varnish on the whip finish, put it up tight, and trim wire thread, break away the tip, make sure the eye is clean, which it is, and then bring the hackle fibres forward so they're standing up straight from the stem. They've just folded back simply because I'd forced them back while we tied the head. And there you go, guys. That was the first dry fly that our laddie ever taught me to tie. And then what you can do is you can move on to putting the wing slips in, the you know, like heron or wood duck grey wing slips, or sorry, wood pigeon wing slips coming out, and then you just develop your tan from there. But that's all you need. You don't need anything fancier than that. And like I was always taught, the fish becoming fussy coming up to your fly, take the bottom hackle, just take it off, and the fish take it more confidently. But this is a great fly for the river bush. Anybody that fishes the bush here in Northern Ireland, great fly for the Bell's Isle stretch, Bell's Isle bridge, and just taking loads of trout for me over the years up there. So as always, guys, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. It's greatly appreciated. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, please consider subscribing. It just helps the wee channel grow. And until the next time, guys, be good to each other. Enjoy your tan, and all being well, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.